phone, Ralph. It is Sunday night. Whoa, what an amazing season we just had. My brothers, introducing to the gang, man. El Residente, San Jose, representing in the building. You also know I got my dog, my homie, Nap Nation, Bleed Blue, Jay Lethal in the building. And hey, I have my dog out there, man. Dallas, Mike, DJ, Mike P, man. What's happening, my brother?
Yo, what up, though?
Ain't making no noise, man. You already know we got sports report or order, my boy 2-5, man. What's going on with you, my brother? Tapping in with us tonight in the hot box.
Yes, sir.
All right, so fellas, the season has just ended. Well, 99% of the season has just ended. Can we just go around the table real quick and around the hot box and just each give it like a 30-second analysis of the past 17, 18 weeks, guys. We can start with 2-5.
Yo, I told y'all once and I told y'all twice. Buffalo Bills, baby. But
Okay.
but nah, for real though. It's been a great season. Obviously my team got smoked by Dallas again, but I'm here for the playoffs. I'm here to see Brock Purdy and see what he can do in the playoffs. I'm here to see Philadelphia try to get off the mat. I'm here to see Baker Mayfield. Great season.
So, and we got Pats Nation, Roomy Rope tapping in with us in the hot box. What's going on, my brother?
What's going on, fellas, man? How y'all doing?
What's up, man?
Hey,
Yo, what up, what up?
Great. Well, nothing, man. Great day for football. I'll tell you that much.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah, man.
sir. Go ahead and give us a quick 30-second wrap up of this season, man. These past 18 weeks, brother. How's it been for you?
Well, as a Pats fan, it ain't been that great.
Hey, I feel you, my dog.
Horrible. You know what I'm saying? I stay strong with us. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow's going to be interesting. Tomorrow's Black Monday. We're going to see what coaches got jobs, and you know what I'm saying? It's going to be interesting. But end of the day, it was a good season. Though. I will say it was a good season as far as just the NFL as a whole.
For sure. Dallas Mike, man, what is hitting on, brother?
I mean, the Cowboys been a roller coaster as always, ups and downs. We really haven't we really haven't had that signature win. I think we saving that for the playoffs. So took care of business again today. I'm looking forward to the playoffs. Looking forward to getting our little vengeance for the Packers. Got a lot of history with the Packers, so looking to go ahead and just take care of business against them.
Okay.
So,
Nap Nation, my brother. Oh,
He need a minute.
Please,
He need a minute. Don't give him 30 seconds. Give him a minute.
Residente.
Give him his time.
At us, please.
Yeah, man. That was a tough game there last night there, buddy.
all right.
Yeah, game night. I was watching that shit. I seen homeboy drop that pass.
Bring the rain for us real quick.
Oh, we gotta bring the rain. Oh, we gotta bring the rain for the Colts. Oh man, that sucks. I'm sorry, bro. I'm
That's
sorry,
tough,
bro.
dog. That's super tough.
I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah,
I was pulling for him too, man. Tough.
Hell yeah. All right, which one y'all gonna go? Residente, you want to give him a minute or Letha? You good, brother?
Nah, lethal. Take your time, bro.
Yeah, that'll give me a second to get these boxes. I got Ron Rivera's boxes in my closet.
That's hysterical. It looked like Lethal don't want to talk right now, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go ahead and take my time. So what I'll say is, of course, Niners got the 1 seed, which I'm very happy about. We got to prove it in the playoffs. That's all it comes down to there. Definitely was a great day of football. Trevor Lawrence fell apart down the stretch. Honestly, I really believe that he probably played at 60% at best down the stretch in the season. But today he still had an opportunity to win that game. They should have won that game. Missed opportunities. I watched the vast majority of the game between the Jags and the not Houston Titans. Jags and the Titans. They definitely should have won that game. Teams are going to look back at this season and realize they missed an opportunity when Patrick Mahomes was having a down year to really make a real run at a championship. I think that's going to be really the takeaway for a lot, especially the AFC teams this year. But all in all, a great season. I'm looking forward to seeing an amazing playoffs.
Yeah, no, for sure. And for me, man, this season, as a New England fan, I'm not going to get long-winded. It has been drama. It has been chaotic. Um, I really wish I would have thumbed through a thesaurus so I could find out some other words to go with, to be honest, with deplorable. You know what I'm saying? So it was horrible. So you know what I'm saying? What I'm looking forward to is this number 3 pick. You know what I'm saying? The playoffs are always entertaining. Definitely looking forward to this Jared Goff and Matt Stafford matchup that's about to go down. Definitely looking forward to that, Joe. I think Miami pulls it out, but I don't think Waddle's going to play, so I think Buffalo might pull it out. And I think with Buffalo's victory, that sends Miami to Kansas City, correct? 2-5?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
no Waddle and no Mostert tonight.
for sure. For sure. So I think
Yeah.
Buffalo might come through with this jump. And look, just so we can go ahead and start this hot box off, Philadelphia, I showed Lethal something. Philadelphia had a scenario where if they would have won, I think they would have played either Dallas or one of the other teams. But if they would have lost, they would have played the Buccaneers or the Seahawks or whoever else would have won an NFC game. Back in the day, there was an occurrence where the Patriots were in a position where if they would have won their playoff game, they would have went to Pittsburgh, but instead they lost, I think, one of the final games of the season, and they ended up playing in Cincinnati. And I felt like that was a low-key chess move. And I was thinking it was about to be a chess move today with Philadelphia just because of how confident they are of traveling on the road. It was like, well, I mean, shoot, do we want to see Dallas first or we want to see Buccaneers first? But then Jalen Hurts wrecked his finger. So I was like, don't know if that was in their plan. So now the Eagles are about to limp into Tampa Bay. And like I've been saying this entire time, Baker Mayfield's going to send somebody home. Residente. Banged up Jalen Hurts. Banged up A.J. Brown. On the road. Tampa Bay. How do you see it?
I think the Eagles are the worst playoff team in the out of the 7. I think that in the NFC they're the worst team in the playoffs. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know who I think the Eagles would beat right now. Just the way they look, like they look bad.
Wow.
They look bad from beginning to end. Like they did not look good in that Giants game. And honestly,
sure.
if we go all the way back and just think back to where they started out, what were they, like 10-1 starting out?
For
Something
sure.
like that, yeah.
Like they haven't looked good since they were 10-1.
Right.
They have not looked good since they were 10-1, and they've gotten progressively worse week after week. I think there's a vacuum of leadership. I think they don't have a talent issue; they have a leadership issue. I feel like they have a lack of grown-ups in the locker room, and I think that is showing itself on the field when you have an AJ Brown situation that is getting progressively worse. AJ Brown went out, I think, in the first quarter of that game. They were down 24-0 to the Giants, who are on their third quarterback of the year. Yeah, they looked terrible, and I don't know which team they could have played against in the playoffs that I would have said they would have had an advantage against, especially on the road. I don't think if their plan was to have confidence on the road, I don't know what that confidence we built on. They have not played well on the road, and as of late, they didn't play well at home. So I don't see the Eagles now. Of course, anything can happen. You know any given Sunday, anybody can beat anybody, but 4 straight weeks to be able to do it 4 straight weeks. I don't see that. I don't see that coming from them. They're probably going home next week.
Pass Nation Road, man. How you feeling about this upcoming Eagles matchup?
Resident definitely got a lot of strong points. Eagles definitely not looking good. They're looking horrible. But the Buccaneers, Baker's definitely banged up as well. We caught him blipping today too, so that's gonna be a big cause to pause because we don't know what you're gonna get next week with that.
Sure.
But the Buccaneers defense is better than the Eagles. I'll say that. But
At this point in
it's
the
gonna be
season, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, exactly. This point of the season, right? Like I said, the Eagles are probably, like I said, are probably the worst team out of the 7 teams that are in there. They're probably at the bottom feeders. Like I said, I mean, outside of that other win, they would have been had about 6 games, 6 game losing streak going into the playoffs. So it's like they probably gonna be one and done, So
Damn.
it's gonna be interesting though. But I probably will take the Buccaneers. That's like my early pre-prediction. We still got some days, but as of right now, I'm leaning towards the Bucks. We got to see though. We're gonna see. I ain't gonna say that's my final, but I'm leaning towards it.
For sure that. Jay Lethal, give us your analysis, my brother.
Yeah, man. I mean, y'all some strong points. I mean, I feel y'all, bro. Philly just not looking too good, bro. And I mean, ain't no accountability going on. That's why the offense is sputtering the way it is. Tampa Bay, just a little more help. I'm saying, yeah.
Choppy.
Give me Tampa to take Philly.
For sure that. Dallas Mike, you want to chime in, my brother? So then, hold on, wait. Before we do that, we've already had 3 people who's down on the Eagles, man. We can't have all 6 of us down on the Eagles. Please tell me,
You also
Mike
can't
P.
expect the
Tell me
NFC
you
East.
have.
Dallas
You
Mike.
say
Damn well he could know what
an
he's
NFC
doing.
East fan should not be picking the Eagles to do great things. I'm just putting that out there.
I mean, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I watched again. I'm the only one who watched the Bucks up close. I watched them up close today. They're
You
not
was
that
happy.
good.
Yeah, you had an
Nah,
up
they're
close and
not. They're
personal
not. They're
They
experience.
not.
were, bro.
Yeah,
The
they're not.
Bucks. Jalen Hurts by himself can beat that team.
Even
Jalen Hurts
even
by
with
himself, mark my words,
Yeah.
by himself will beat that Bucks team.
I
That
did say
Yeah.
Bucks
the Bucks
team,
can win that
like y'all
division though.
said,
I
Baker's
did
beat
call
up.
that. Yeah, Baker's hurt.
Yeah.
Baker is beat up, bro.
Right.
I'm telling you, I watched Baker today. Baker can't run. he barely can lift his shoulder up. I don't know if he got a shoulder injury or not, but when I seen, they can't get the ball down the field.
It's definitely his ankle. I know his ankle definitely. I know that's what got hurt today.
Yeah, with the sack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yep.
wow. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So he got hit on the sideline,
Yeah.
run out
Yeah.
of bounds. Somebody hit him with a little cheap jump. So I mean, to me, I think Philly has a good opportunity to. I'm gonna tell you what Philly got to do: run the ball. And the fact that Swift didn't play today gives them another week to rest too. They gonna come out and run the football. If they got to play basic ball without AJ Brown, they can beat the Bucks
for sure.
Right.
because the
2-5.
Bucks can't score.
Oh, my bad, brother. Go ahead.
No, you good. That was
2-5.
it. I got the Eagles.
Yeah, I got the Eagles too. I was thinking about this as Rez was speaking. I don't know where Tampa has looked so great over the last couple of weeks either. They
Agreed.
got punked around by the Saints last week, and then this week, if DJ Chark doesn't reach that ball out too early, we talking about a whole different game down in Carolina. They only scored 9
Yeah, for
points.
sure. Yeah.
So Philly is obviously the more talented team, right? But this is my question. Has Philly played with fire too much from the standpoint of, I remember a few years ago, Shaq saying something along the lines of, when we get to the playoffs, we turn the switch. Has Philly just been playing around all this time waiting for the playoffs because they haven't looked good since the Kansas City Monday night game? So I think
They didn't
Philly, I
look good
think
in the
Philly,
Kansas City Monday night game.
no, they didn't, but they came back and they came back the next, I think it was the
They
next
won
week,
that game. Yeah.
the Buffalo game, when they went to overtime with Buffalo.
Yeah.
That was the last time their offense, looked semi decent. So I think Philly's just the more talented team. I think they'll run the ball. Tampa doesn't run the ball good enough. So I think Philly pulls it up.
So I wanted to look back and just make sure I wasn't off on the thing. So they did start out 10-1. Their first only loss when they started was to the Jets, right?
Right.
Which then they beat Kansas City. I mean, they started 10-1. They lost to us. From that point, from being 10-1, they were 1-5
Mm-hmm.
That's
to close
bad.
the season.
Yeah.
So
Bro,
I
a lot of
understand what you're saying
injuries
with the
though.
Bucks. Bro,
A lot of
injuries
injuries
ain't
they
healing
got.
up by next week. Those injuries are not healing up by next week.
He's gonna be back
That's
by next week.
who?
They gonna throw the ball to Goddard more in the playoffs. I'm telling you, bro.
Slay
I'm telling
Slay
you.
played last week.
That's my point. I mean, My thing
Didn't
is,
Goddard
he didn't.
play
Did he
today?
play? I don't think he played this week. He didn't play this week.
No,
Goddard
he didn't
played
play this
today.
week.
He didn't play this week. Not small. Last one this week.
And Jalen Hurts is more injured than he was last week.
Yeah, he doesn't have. Yeah,
True.
he doesn't have a middle finger on his thumb.
Like,
Yeah,
I
that finger
understand,
was
like,
wild, yo.
I think the point that you made about the Bucks is really the key point. Is that really the Bucks don't look great either, and they only scored 9 points against a terrible Carolina team with nothing to play for.
Yeah,
I think that's
Bruh,
the strongest
yo,
point. Is like the Bucks don't look great,
man.
but the Bucks do have home field advantage, and they at least seem to be trying to play for each other. The Eagles seem like they're trying to get out of this season as soon as possible. That's just what I see on the field.
No, for sure. All right, well, we've touched on the NFC side. You said if AJ Brown does what? We losing you, brother.
MCL. Who, me?
Yeah,
we can't.
Let me turn my Wi-Fi on. Hold on. You can go over the next subject.
No, I was just saying. Now, we touched on the NFC side, man. We have a AFC member.
Wait. We can't switch until we talk about Lions Rams. We got to talk Lions Rams.
Oh, for
Jared
sure.
Goff
Yeah,
and Matthew Stafford. Yes, sir.
Hey, man, this has been a matchup that we've been waiting for a while. And like I said, there has been a lot of chit chat about the Rams possibly making a surge back into the postseason. I don't know how Sean McVay and Matt Stafford pulled it off. I don't know where Puka Nacua came from. Cooper Kupp seems to be playing this week, out next week, playing this week, out next week. But the Detroit Lions and the bite him by the kneecap Dan Campbell, yo, this is definitely about to be I feel like this is about to be like a 35-38 kind of game.
I could see that. And the Lions haven't won a playoff game since what, 93 or was it?
Yeah.
So
that's probably yeah.
But losing Laporta is going to be a big deal.
It is.
Yeah.
That might be their downfall.
That's so tough, them losing Sam Laporta. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? And Kyron Williams coming up. Go ahead.
I think the Rams are the opposite of what we were just saying the Eagles are. I think the Rams are healthier than they've been all season. I think they're playing better as a unit than they have been all season. I think they figured out their strengths and they started leaning on it. Like once they decided to develop a run game with Kyron Williams and Kyron Williams started going crazy, like they found a way to play the game that is really going to benefit them in the playoffs. Run game travels. And being able to run against that Lions defense is not going to be the easiest thing in the world. It's a very good defense, but we've seen it done. That game is going to be a very interesting game. But shoot, just shout out, even as a Niners fan, just shout out to Sean McVay for really digging to pull out a playoff appearance this year. And I mean, they got to like their chances going into Detroit. Like I don't think that they just think that they're going to win it. But I don't think they think they're going to blow anybody out. But if I'm Sean McVay, I like just going there, knowing the quarterback the way I know that quarterback. I'd like my chances.
Yep, I agree with that.
Mike P, how you feel about this Dallas and Rams matchup coming up?
Dallas Packers?
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Lions Rams.
Oh, Lions Rams? Oh, I mean, I think it's going to be a great game. I think, Jared Goff will be in a position to really show his self-worth. Like, y'all shouldn't have got rid of me. So this is to me one of those games I'm looking forward to. Hopefully, like Flacco and Lamar we get, maybe, hopefully. I think, like Red said, that defense going to be tough to run on, man. We couldn't run on them. I looked at, I'm looking like, bro, we could do nothing against that defense. Barely. We couldn't get any touchdowns, basically. They have been with on great defense. The Rams, man, like I said, I think they got the second best offense behind the 49ers, personally, if they click on all cylinders. I know people might say we do. Nah, man, when they surgical, bro, when Nacua and Kupp get going and Higbee and, Williams can run, bro, it's going to be hard to stop them guys, man. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm pulling for Jared Goff, so, yep.
Nap Nation, I know you a Matt Stafford fan. Am I correct?
Yes, sir. Boy,
Go
Stafford.
ahead and give us your analysis on this upcoming matchup between the Lions and the Rams.
I mean, y'all know me, man. I'm all about the script.
Here we go.
So,
Here we go.
script is the Rams gonna go in here and give Jared Goff a run for his money, but Dan Campbell and the biting kneecaps gonna come back and
Mm.
make a ball game,
Mm.
and they gonna come away with their first win. The Rams,
At home too.
I feel
I
it.
don't know. I don't know.
I want
I
to
actually think
see.
that works against him.
I want to see Jameer Gibbs. I think he's going to be the key to this
Jameer's a
game.
monster.
You
That's gonna
know,
be
Jameer is a monster.
that's gonna be your X factor.
yeah, he's the
If
X
they
factor.
if
Detroit
they
doesn't
can
always involve
establish
him.
if they can establish the run game with Jameer Gibbs, it's a
That's-
different game.
Hey, it's just giving him the ball.
If they just have to
Yeah,
give him the ball.
they
They
just have
act
to give
like
him the
he's not on the
ball.
team.
They're inconsistent with that, and and Ty Montgomery's been a lot better, or David
I was
Montgomery's
about
been
David
a
to say,
lot
Montgomery.
better.
like
Yeah,
15 touchdowns.
yeah, he's been a lot better than I thought he was going to be coming into the season as well. And they got C.J. Gardner Johnson back as well, so that'll help out in the secondary.
Oh, really? I
Yeah,
thought
Breaking
he's
his
back.
news.
arm.
I didn't know that.
No,
I
he's
thought
back.
his
Yeah.
Yeah,
arm.
but Dan said they still be rotating the corners and stuff. Like,
Mm.
come on, he was having a little issues with that. Like Sauce had one, I guess, wanted to be not Sauce, but Gardner Johnson, I guess, kind of would have wanted to get his role tight back in there, and Dan was like, "Nah, we're gonna be rotating
Man,
everything."
that's he gonna boost up the morale too. Like he one of them guys that's fiery, so they're gonna be ready,
Oh, they
man.
said he played today and he had a pick. I didn't know that. That's
No,
crazy.
Yeah,
he
that's what
one
I'm
of them
trying to tell
guys
you.
that
He's
is
back.
yeah he gonna ignite that team, man. They're gonna be tough to beat.
Oh, CD Deuce. What did it
Yeah,
do?
it's going to be a
Hey,
good
also
game.
shout out to AD, man. Richmond, Virginia. Shout out, my brother.
I'm a lean Detroit right now, but I reserve the right to change my mind after I do some research.
Yeah, it's still early,
Oh,
man. It's
Of
still
course,
early.
of course, it's still
oh,
early, very early, very
you know
early.
what I'm saying? He said, sad. AD said, sad to say, we have to end that shit. And that's kind of where I'm leaning towards, too, man. The LA Rams, man. Yo. All right. I feel like Ada Hutchinson about to fly around. Aaron Donald, if he got something to say about it, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if he might even be having an all-pro season right now. I wouldn't be surprised if he's having an all-pro
Aiden?
season right now. AD?
It's
No,
time
Aaron
for
Donald.
the Lions to get. It's time for the Lions to get a playoff win. For real, for real.
It's time for the
I
Lions to
think
get a playoff win.
I trust McVay's coaching over Dan Campbell's coaching. Dan Campbell takes
Definitely.
way too many chances. He takes
But do
way
you
too many
trust?
chances. He's new Riverboat Ron, dude.
So
He's
it's
new Riverboat Ron. Like dead serious. Like he's new. He takes. I
Are you
think
right, bro?
he takes way too many chances, and it
they
puts his
supposed
defense in an extremely difficult position way too often.
but they haven't. But I mean, think about it, bro. That's why the Lions now. Like, I'd rather watch that Lions team than any other Lions team that you give me, except for the Jim Caldwell Lions team. I mean, come on now. Any other Lions team, bro, they're not playing like that.
No,
They
I agree. No, I agree.
so
They're
like
a better team too, though.
that's what I'm saying. Like, why are they a better team? Because the head coach made them this way. You know what I'm saying?
No, they're a better team
They
because
would
they have.
also be the 2 seed if he would have made some good decisions against Dallas.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But they still
100,
robbed, bro. They got
100.
robbed.
They got robbed on one play. They did, but on that one play,
I
after
mean,
that, they still had mad opportunities to make the right decision.
but this
And they chose not to.
don't get me wrong. I feel you. Why not kick the field goal during that time? I mean, at the end of the day, he's still all about the niggas executed the
Choppy,
whole
choppy, 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 choppy.
niggas
Yeah,
executed the whole final drive, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And
They
so
did.
I look at it like Dan Campbell is having trust in his team to once again execute just like they was executing the whole time, bro. So if he gonna go for it again, he gonna keep going for it. He gonna want to get the 2 points because he trusts his team to execute. That was the whole point of it. It's not the fact that he being retarded and going through analytics and shit. It's like no, he trusts his team to fucking execute because they've been executing the whole fucking time. That's
Well,
why.
he also gambled by playing those starters today when he didn't need to, and ended up losing Laporta. I'm not going to blame
Mm.
that on him because they are the Lions, so I understand like culturally
Yeah.
you have to build like we are the Lions. I get it, but that's going to come. Like I said, I think that's going to come back to bite them at some point.
Yeah, and Adam said, and when we was talking about the Riverboat stuff, Adam said that kind of shit costs in the playoffs. The youth gonna hurt them, I think. LA back in San Jose in 2 weeks, if you ask me.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, okay.
Strong talk. Strong talk.
I tell you one thing: if the Lions lose in the first round, boy, it's gonna be like, God damn, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
look,
yeah.
it's gonna take some
Wishing they
time
could
though.
head
What
up.
year is it with golf? Is this his third year or is it second year?
I think third.
Third.
Third,
Yeah.
Third,
yeah,
I
Third.
want to say third. Yeah.
yeah.
Because
Because
they
the
Next
won.
year.
Rams
They
won the
won a
Super
Super
Bowl
Bowl.
his first
Yeah.
year.
His
That's
first
what
year.
I'm saying, bro. It's time. It's just time for
Right.
golf to put
It's,
these.
yeah, it really is time right now
You
though.
know
It's like we
what I'm saying?
gotta
So
see
it's
what's up right
like
now though.
that's what I'm saying, bro. And then like it's not like the Lions don't got weapons
But
to
see, that's the
compete
thing.
with the Rams.
No, but that's my point though, Lethal, is he when Dan Campbell does stuff like that, people who do all the trick plays and have to do all the fourth, it's because you don't think your team actually can win this game. So you got to do tricky stuff. Like if you just play with your regular game plan, like most coaches say, if I play my game plan with the players that I got, I know we can beat this team straight up. People who don't
But
trust that do the extra stuff.
so how do you feel about Andy Reid then?
Andy Reid plays his game.
But he does a lot of trick shit down in the red
This
zone.
year he does. Do you know why he does it this year? Because he don't trust that team.
They don't got no receivers.
I don't know,
They
man.
got receivers. They just ain't got no hands.
He
Doug,
was
Well,
doing
yeah,
it
they
that
like
too.
don't
Yeah.
trust that team.
he was doing
Andy
it
Reid
last
tried to do it the
year.
right way, and Kadarius Tony kept making him look bad.
Man,
Man, they be
he
running
did it. He
wide
was
open.
doing it last year. He was doing it with Tyreek Hill when he had Hill and Kelsey. I mean,
No.
yes,
Tell
he
me,
was, bro.
you telling me he was going for it on fourth down on his own 30 when he had Tyreek
He,
Hill?
I said like no, I said he was running trick plays down in the red zone. He won't just playing straight up football.
That's what I
He
But
thought
was
it was
doing
no,
talking
no, I don't. No, I don't think they were doing trick plays though. I think they just had Tyreek Hill, and they were like, "I'm gonna find a way to
I'm
get
gonna
him
do
the
something
ball."
fun. Right.
you
I'm
know,
gonna do something
Right.
fun to get him the
No,
ball.
I mean, they definitely had the tight end shovel Jones. You know what I'm saying? The
you know
end
what I'm saying, but
arounds, all the disguising and shit like that.
it's
Like
not,
But
at the
all of that's part of
end
the
of the day,
game plan. I'm talking about taking chances like you
Like
can
Brandon
easily just
Staley.
kick this field goal and go into overtime and win this game in overtime, but you're gonna go for it on fourth down, even though you haven't gotten it, you haven't completed, you haven't been able to get the ball in the end zone in 4 drives within the 10.
he
Andy
called a
Reid would
Right.
never do that.
he called
Andy Reid would
a
never do that
he called a rollout with Chad Henne in the playoff game.
with Chad Henne.
That's crazy.
That's with Chad Henne. Do you see what you just said?
Shout out to
That
Michigan.
that's crazy.
out of Michigan.
Dog, you said okay. Again, I want you to go back. Listen to what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
You are the coach of the lesser team. You're gonna take more of those chances, those fourth and whatever, going for it on fourth down instead of kicking the field goal. Like I'm gonna do that stuff because I don't think my team is actually like a better team in this game. When you're the better team, you stick the game plan, you run with it. Now you may have some plays like a flea flicker or something like that in there because that's cool. But when you got a whole lot of like wide receiver passes in your game plan, chances are you don't think your quarterback's that good.
I don't know, bro. I mean, sometimes I just look.
Oh, Lord.
What if it's throwing you a curveball? What if it's catching you off your game plan? You know what I'm saying? You're not expecting me to do this shit, so why not me do this shit? Like why can't it be just good coaching or just good
No, but
in
going
general?
for it on fourth down when
It's,
you like just
but
every
what?
single time you have a fourth down is not a good strategy.
It's not
I don't
every
see where that's a good strategy.
That got Brandon Staley fired.
Brandon Staley is going out that bitch, ain't no. Woo-wee!
Facts. And Ron Rivera got fired for that dumb shit.
But like I said, bro, like I
Praise
just
the
don't.
Lord.
I think y'all look at it like he be wilding, but I look at it like, bro, I think he do it a different way, bro. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
at least I agree with you, bro. I think that it's the DNA of that team. But I think what
Uh-huh.
Reg is saying is like when you keep on doing that shit, you realizing okay, you're taking too many gambles. You got to find
That's
a middle
it.
ground. You got to
Be
find a middle ground.
strategic,
I think you're right. That is the fabric of that team of being aggressive. You got to find a middle
Especially
ground, yo.
especially doing that against somebody like Sean McVay, that'll bite you too.
Yeah, it will. It will. Yeah. So I think
No,
he. I hope he learned.
He's
I don't want
he's
to.
he's still a young coach.
Yeah, he is. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they got time, but we want to see. We definitely want to see the Lions do something right now.
I want to see the Lions do something. That may be the best. That may end up being the best game next weekend.
I agree.
Since,
Unless we get a Buffalo Miami rematch.
Speaking of that, let's go ahead back to the AFC side, man. Before we get off here for this game, man, Lethal, please say your piece to us about the bittersweet ending to a season that y'all had.
Look, man, like I said, I wasn't expecting us to be even nowhere near talking playoffs. So it was cool to watch the team actually have a chance to play in. So JT showed up. JT showed that he gonna carry the team next year. You know what I'm saying? AR5 gonna be right. We need some receivers. We need some corners. Need a safety. We need to go. We need a new defensive coordinator. You know what I'm saying? I don't
You
give
said
a
we
fuck.
need to go shopping. We need to go shopping.
We do, because like I don't. At the end of the day, bro, when a rookie quarterback, every rookie quarterback that played since Gus Bradley has taken him, every rookie quarterback that we have had face us has damn near perfect passer rating. And when CJ Stroud can come on the field and the first play is a 75-yard touchdown, Nico Collins, and this man goes 9 targets, 9 catches, 100 yards, and a touch. Like you need something wrong with the motherfucking defensive coordinator, because I'm not understanding why this shit always happening. So other than that, bro, yeah, once we clean up that, what I'm saying, the healthy AR5, we should definitely be contending next year. So I'll see you guys on the winning side next year.
I definitely feel that, my brother. And 2-5, please, your upcoming draft analysis before we get too late in the evening.
Well, I was actually kind of confused because, we beat the Patriots, we beat the Cardinals, but we got the number 2 pick, and they're 3 and 4 respectively. And I was just like, since we beat them, shouldn't they pick ahead of us? Like, they would be worse. But Caleb Williams. I want Caleb Williams.
Woo!
That was
send Sam Howell back to North Carolina. I would like to see Michael Penix in Minnesota or Atlanta.
Why not strike out on the other UNC guy?
Drake May.
Drake May.
I think the Patriots will take him because it sounds like the Cardinals are going to keep Kyler Murray.
Yeah, I can't wait for the draft, yo. They really gonna be boosting that kid up, man. Me and Reds called that shit early too. That shit gonna be hilarious.
I told you, Drake May. Somebody better Drake May special. I got a prediction for you though. I didn't think about it until I got on here. I got a prediction for you.
What's that?
Season's over. Belichick decides to step down after talking to Bob Kraft. The Pats hire Jim Harbaugh.
Oh, hell no.
Well, I was thinking Harbaugh. I was thinking Harbaugh to the Chargers.
Yeah, it's too cold. Yeah,
because they already got the quarterback.
I think it's a good match. I think it's a good match.
I think that's a great match.
How is that a great?
I don't think you want to be the guy that replaces the legend, though.
But Harbaugh would. Harbaugh would be. See, but the reason Harbaugh would be is because Harbaugh already believes he is a legend too.
Fact.
Right.
You need somebody to step into a legend's shoes who also thinks that they're a legend. Also, think about the teams that Harbaugh has coached. What team did Harbaugh coach that had a bad defense?
Not a one.
Interesting.
Khaki pants Harbaugh, man.
Dog.
Khaki.
Dog. I think that's it.
How you feeling, bro?
He's a great coach, and I'm not discredit Harbaugh at all. He's a great coach. I can't see him in New England. You see what I'm saying? Like, I just don't think his style will fit under the craftsmanship of how New England gets down. Like, I just don't see it. You know what I'm saying? I don't even see Kraft taking a chance of faith and basically going out of the box type. I feel like if Belichick do step down, or if he tried to do a pivot, I feel like they might do some in-house hiring for some reason. I don't know why, but I just feel like they. Honestly, I feel like Belichick.
The only problem is they don't got anybody in-house that's worth it.
Yeah,
that's the point.
I feel you with that too. I'm with you on that too.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, I feel like they're gonna let. I feel like Belichick gonna be another year too. I feel like he ain't going nowhere. He gonna be right there.
I don't
All
know,
this little
man.
The way
speculation.
he
Jay
walked off
Glazer
the
don't
field
miss,
today,
dog. Jay Glazer
Yeah,
reported
the way
today.
it ended today, yeah.
the way he walked off the field
No.
today, I felt like it was something.
It's
I felt
over,
like it was
bro.
something today. I felt like and y'all know how I feel. I think Belichick should walk off on his own terms. I think he should have the right to say, "Listen, I'm done with this." But I think he feel comfortable walking away if somebody like a Jim Harbaugh was following him. If they said, "Hey, we got Jim Harbaugh interested in coming here, but
is
if
Jim
we don't get
Harbaugh
him
going
this
to work
year,
with Dangerous?
huh?"
Is Jim Harbaugh going to be able to work with Dangerous?
I think
Not dangerous.
I think Jim Harbaugh would get his own quarterback.
I think who would not choose Dangerous Wilson?
There's a
I'm
lot of
good.
teams that wouldn't choose him.
Especially if he's going to be at a
I'm good.
You know who
Anybody try to
didn't?
pay
You know
that
who didn't
money for
choose
that has
Dangerous?
old ass.
You know who didn't choose Dangerous? Sean Payton.
Hmm.
So
And
my
you know
point
why?
is,
And you
like
watch,
Harbaugh,
they're going to regret this.
Harbaugh's going to come in. Harbaugh's going to want to establish a new, an extension of the current Patriots culture, paying respect to it, but in his own image. He'd want his own quarterback. He'd probably get like a Drake May.
Or
Oh,
Like,
JJ
Lord.
McCarthy?
Or
not
JJ
JJ
McCarthy.
I don't
Yeah.
think he'll. I don't think he'll get
Or
JJ
He gonna
JJ
trade
No.
down and get him.
McCarthy?
No.
But also,
Trade, he gonna trade
ass in
down.
the office.
and I bet you, watch this. They would also bring in a GM with Jim Harbaugh.
We're going to do the Brad Stevens thing.
Or
We're just gonna send
okay,
Bill.
how about this?
Mm-mm.
Is there a possibility? Is there a possibility that Belichick stays, but just relinquishes the GM duties?
That's what we need, man. That's what I'm trying to
That's
figure
what
That
they
out.
might
need.
be
That's
it.
what they need.
Because I don't
That's
want
what
him
they
to pick the
need.
ingredients. That's what I'm saying. I just want him to pick
That's
the
what they need.
ingredients.
They need
Yeah.
Belichick to give up
We'll have
football
number 3
operations.
pick and still take the wrong pick. That's what Belichick.
Yeah, I was talking
You're
about
right,
this the other
dog.
day. He drafted Chad Jackson in the second round. Greg Jennings went 16 picks later, and Brandon Marshall went 2 rounds later.
Bro, we drafted.
Let's not talk about wide
All right,
receiver.
my bad. Go ahead.
The misses,
N'Keal
though. The
Harry?
misses are crazy.
Let's talk about who N'Keal Harry was drafted before. You guys remember that draft? When N'Keal
Yeah, I
Harry
do
was
remember
drafted
that.
31st or 32nd, and then fucking AJ Brown and DK Metcalf and
Yep.
Elijah
Brandon Ayuk
Moore.
was in that draft, right?
He was, I think.
Yep.
Either
I think Brandon
Ayuk
came,
or
they went to the same
Debo.
school. Ayuk came after him.
It was I think it was Debo.
Lord.
Was that draft? So
Tough.
Yeah, it might have been Debo.
Because we got Debo in the second round.
Fuck. And then taking Sony Michelle the year before, 31, instead of taking Nick Chubb. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, you know what I'm saying?
Remember when he brought in Albert Hainsworth after he failed in Washington?
Yeah, that was crazy. That was insane.
I was like, what the fuck is this?
Bro, I think he lasted 3 games with us, and after that, they released him.
Yeah,
That's a regular retirement with a new fresh little paycheck.
What was it?
Yeah.
Mohamed Sanu? That was another one.
Muhammad
Mm.
Sanu.
A second round pick for Muhammad Sanu. I'm never gonna get over that.
Yeah, that might have been the worst.
He had something like 800 yards the whole time.
Whoa.
That was the worst one, I think.
Patriot, cap. As a Patriot, he had at least 400, maybe.
Mm.
Yeah, because we looked it up. We looked that up.
We did, yeah, bro. I'm telling you, we had to dissect this a couple boxes ago. I was like, bro.
No, I think so. Think about this. What about this? Think about this. What if? All right, because when Jim Harbaugh coached with the Niners, Trent Baalke was his GM.
Uh-huh.
Trent Baalke is now in Jacksonville. Y'all see what he's done with the talent there. If Jim Harbaugh was able to package Jim Harbaugh and Trent Baalke, bring them to New England to succeed, Bill Belichick, would you sign up for it?
Easily.
I'm happy to sign up for it.
Easily.
I'd absolutely sign up for that. 10 days out of 10.
Easily. But I don't know. I think I like the Chargers because they already got the quarterback. You know, they're a ready-made team. You know, so I think if you're gonna come back into the league, you want to have the best opportunity to win quickly.
I just like with certain teams, with certain franchises, they just got these like clouds over them. That's just like, nah, you're not gonna go, but you only gonna go but so far.
Yeah,
I feel like the Chargers is one of those teams. Like Chargers, one of those teams like you can have everything. Like say, everybody say they got Justin Herbert, they got this, they got that, Bob. So what's the problem? Are they a
They
culture
don't have a culture.
way? Or they
don't have a culture.
It's like
They're the Lions. They're the Lions.
They don't have a culture.
they didn't.
And
Yeah, I
Jim
feel like they didn't get.
Harbaugh could bring a culture. He absolutely could.
Are you really pushing this Harbaugh train here, buddy?
I-
What is up with this hard? What is this?
The thing, I loved him. Like I loved him as our coach. Like I loved him as our coach. If you look at what he was
Harbaugh
able
got a
to
lot
do,
of baggage with him, man. I don't want. He got a lot of baggage. He got scandals with Michigan and all that. It's a lot.
What you mean,
coming
cheating?
Hey,
Y'all got a
hey,
problem with
Hey,
cheating?
that fits right into the Patriot culture.
he's
hey,
We don't need all that.
Spygate
Now
for
y'all got a
the
problem
win.
with cheating?
2024. Why y'all bringing up? Y'all bringing up 20 years ago. This
He
is
about
just
to-
great.
yeah,
This is like 3 months ago. Y'all bringing up
this
20
man.
years ago.
This man is one day away. This man is one day away from winning a national championship at Michigan, a place
on
that
now.
hasn't had a national championship since when? In at least
97.
30 years?
1997.
30 years?
Yeah.
I want to
97.
know if Adam is
And it was
still
a half
here.
a title. It was a half a title.
Dog.
Yeah.
Adam told me to be humble. I am being humble. I'm humbly asking, does it still mean more that we are about to get this natty from Coach Cat?
Come on now, talk about it.
Don't
You
sleep
know what I'm
on
saying?
Penix.
So yeah, just really quick, guys, bruh. Houston Texans, I'm gonna say, is my biggest surprise as far as how well they did, especially being that they won their division.
Shout out to D'Amico
real
Ryan.
quick, go ahead, give us the fireworks real quick.
Gotta give my
For the
guy.
Houston Texans for sure.
My guy
Houston
D'Amico.
D'Amico Ryans for sure.
Coach
You know
of the
what
year.
I'm
And they get Cleveland as a reward.
That's a reward. Joe Flacco. CJ Stroud came through. He dropped 20 for 26 against the Colts in a must-have game. Winner go home. Wow. And also, before we go around and say who our most surprising playoff team is this season, I also want to say, again, I hope Adam is here, because the question that I have, there is a long-haired guy down there in Duval, and I beg the question, what's the difference between the other guy that y'all be killing week in and week out?
I told you. I opened up with that.
Exactly. They both trash. I've been said it.
They're not both trash. I opened up with that.
They're not trash, but yeah.
I think they're both trash. I've been saying that since I think Joe Burrow overrated too. I've been saying it for 3 years now.
Oh,
Joe Burrow's overrated too.
Damn. Joe Burrow
Joe
overrated.
Burrow's overrated?
Because
How?
again,
Joe Burrow's overrated, bro.
Coming here throwing
Bro,
boulders.
you gotta show me some receipts with that. But how is he
Joe
overrated?
Burrow's
How you
overrated?
figure?
And
He's only had
there's the
one good
Josh
season,
Allen.
guys. One
There's the
good year, and he's
Josh
been hurt
Allen
ever
that I
since.
He's
know.
also been hurt. He's been hurt
The
the
one
whole
season he's been healthy, he's been nuts.
Right.
He went
That
to the
was
Super
but you
Bowl.
gotta think. That was a magical carpet ride. Like, come on now. You said the
Nah,
same thing
don't
about
give me that.
Flacco.
He went into Arrowhead and came back from double digits down in the AFC Championship game.
Dog.
Right.
Against a
He had
team,
the Bengals
against
to get
a
hurt before he
Kansas City
got
team that
hurt
had no
again.
defense at the time.
Dog, Joe Burrow is
Joe
for real,
Burrow's
dog.
legit. Yeah,
Joe
Burrow's
Burrow.
Nah,
legit.
y'all give him a co-sign on one season.
He's
I
only
beg to
had
differ.
4.
No, I'm just giving through his core of work. Like when
I
Joe
beg
Burrow
to
was healthy,
differ. I'm
he
telling you. I think Joe Burrow is a good quarterback. I just don't think he's as good as everybody says he is.
Who
Where
is
would
a
you rank him?
quarterback outside of
who's
Patrick
better than
Mahomes?
him?
Who's a quarterback that you think is better than Joe Burrow?
Fuck.
Who?
Who?
Dak Prescott.
Dakota?
Adam, you're right.
Dakota?
Adam, you're right.
Dakota?
Yes.
The dude that can't play on the
See,
road?
See, that's why you can't talk.
The guy that leads the league in touchdown passes. You're right. Not that guy. Not that guy.
okay.
No, not that guy at all. We're not gonna say that guy at all. We're gonna just say,
We're
well,
gonna
it's
go
the
one good
defense.
year, huh? We're gonna go one good year. Huh? We go. Dak got his MVP season, so now all of a sudden Dak is better than Joe Burrow.
Dak had the best. Dak has had the best season of a rookie quarterback of all time.
No, we're not talking about a rookie quarterback. We're talking about right now. We're talking about a rookie.
You said one season. That's 2 seasons.
That's
One season, 2
that's
seasons.
what you said.
No, I'm talking about today on January 7th,
Thank you,
2024. Who is a
What?
better quarterback than Joe Burrow besides Patrick Mahomes?
Dak.
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson's
I
better
give
than
Lamar.
Joe
I
Burrow.
give Lamar.
That's the only person
I can't do it. I
I
can't do it. I
What?
can't do it.
Bam. Y'all got to stop romanticizing about these guys, bro. They're not that good.
Lamar Jackson?
Bro, Dak is not that good.
Not
bro.
that
Like,
good,
you gotta
man.
stop thinking Dak is goddamn top. You think Dak is goddamn Mahomes out here?
You said Lamar Jackson is not that good?
No, I'm saying Lamar is. Lamar
No,
is that
he
good.
said. No, I was saying that I can't say Lamar's better than Burrow.
I think
Lamar's better than
bro.
Burrow.
I think Lamar's better. Lamar's better than Burrow when the play breaks down. And there's just something to that.
Definitely.
There's just something to that just makes it really difficult to just game plan for that. Like you do everything perfectly, and he still makes it work somehow. Like that.
Hey,
that is
Burrow
just
sometimes too though. Like, oh no, you know, bro,
Burrow is.
Bro.
Hey, Burrow out there, man.
Without Jamar Chase, what is Joe Burrow really? What is he really?
He still has T. Higgins and
he's not gonna have T. Higgins next year.
Boyd.
I'm telling y'all. Remember now, look.
He gonna have two.
I'm happy we are on the hot box because we have that. You know, we have documentation now saying, hey, every time you say something, it's gonna be documented. So
yeah, you know
next season when Joe Burrow is healthy, we'll have the same debate.
So let me ask you this. So Dallas Mike, every season that Joe Burrow's been healthy, he's at least made it to the AFC Championship, bro.
And they had a great team. And I told y'all already when they lost those. I told y'all at the beginning of the season when they lost those defensive players. Look at the team happen to them. They fell into oblivion, and then out of nowhere, Joe Burrow gets a mystery injury that he supposedly got hurt the night before. Coming to a game now, he can't throw the football anymore. Now he's gone.
And I'm not going to let you. I'm not going to let you act like Dak hasn't had a great team over the years.
Dak Prescott played with a calf injury when 2 years ago.
Yeah, but I'm not going to let you sit up here and act like Dallas hasn't. I'm not going to let you can't sit up here and act like Dallas hasn't had one of the most talented teams of the last 6 or 7 years.
We absolutely have. You absolutely have.
Name somebody. Bam. Hold on.
Just this season alone, y'all got Stephon Gilmore.
Hold on. That's old Stephon Gilmore. Are you serious?
2 seconds, fellas.
Stephon Gilmore still ain't good.
Who came into the hot box in our pilot episode and said that the Dallas Cowboys has a great roster.
Great.
I said this year.
They had that for the last. They had great rosters when they had Romo.
Exactly.
No. Y'all moving the goalposts. We're talking about the Dak era.
I'm talking about the last 10 years. Dallas has had one of the best rosters in the NFL.
My brother. Dak Prescott has played with. Dak Prescott has played with Dalton Schultz. He's played with an aging Dez Bryant, an aging Jason Witten, sorry ass Terrence Williams, who left our team and never got on any other roster. Bryce Butler. What are you guys talking about? CeeDee Lamb. Okay, CeeDee Lamb is coming to his own now.
Cooks.
Micah Parsons on defense.
Now let's name who Joe Burrow's played with.
Cooper.
Let's name who Joe Burrow's played with.
You named all the people who came off the bench.
Jamar Chase,
none of them
T. Higgins.
Joe Burrow played with the same team. Joe Burrow, T. Higgins.
Don't forget, Cincinnati didn't have an offensive line when he got there either.
Now offensive line matter. I watched Dak get sacked 7 times in the game.
Wait.
Hold on.
Guys, I got you. Hold on 1 second. Let's limit it this way. Since Joe Burrow was drafted and Dak Prescott's been quarterback at the same time, right? So we're just gonna talk since Joe Burrow's been drafted.
No, Dak has played 8 years. Joe Burrow's played 4.
I'm just talking about the years that Joe Burrow's been in the league. The Dallas Cowboys have had a better roster every year than the Cincinnati Bengals. Every single year.
That's not true. Not true. That's not true.
It's absolutely
you lucky I have my computer right now. We can pull up the rosters from year to year. Just on offense alone, nobody on our team is better than Joe Mixon at running back. Nobody. Pollard, Agent Zeke, none of them are better than Joe Mixon. They had Hunter Hurst.
I don't know about that.
They had TJ Uzomah. All these guys they let go. They let go Bates.
Bro.
They let go Von Bell. These are starters.
Title contenders for the last 5 years, bro. They've been title contenders the last 5 years. Is this not true?
The Cowboys, bro.
Y'all ain't have Parsons and Van Der Esch.
At corner, you said Van Der Esch, really?
Is he not a good player?
Jalen Smith, really?
Do you remember?
I didn't say Jalen Smith.
Anthony Brown, really?
I know how sorry
the league leader in interceptions right now with 6.
You're making the point, Ro. You are making the point.
I'm trying to say, do you know how sorry the Bengals were before Joe Burrow got there? The Bengals were
the Bengals were sorry. Yeah, they were sorry.
They were sorry. One thing about your Dallas Cowboy team, y'all team has been very consistent. Even before Dak got there, it's been a very consistent team. Y'all might not have won.
8-8?
Big tip. Yeah, but y'all consistent, so win a record. Y'all make
that was better than Cincinnati was.
That's better than
so now y'all care about being consistent now, huh?
But
So when we
Cincinnati
so,
never
We
had
so
always
when
win
I
a
say
every
we
year.
go 12 years, when we go 12 years in a row with
I mean,
12
how
winning
bad was
seasons, 12 and 5
Cincinnati?
seasons,
what
3 years in a
no,
row,
but listen, no, but what
that's
I'm saying is,
consistent.
but what I'm
Y'all
saying
said
is,
why y'all
we
ain't winning
just
at
talking about.
all?
But for you to say that Joe Burrow's not that guy, he has to be that guy because he turned the Bengals around. The Bengals, what I'm
He
saying, the
didn't.
Bengals have been irrelevant before Joe Burrow got there.
He
That's what I'm
didn't turn
saying.
the
Like
Bengals around by himself. Their
if
defense was
if
good. What you
if
talking
Joe
about
well
here?
if they, then how come they still wasn't winning without Joe Burrow? Because when Joe Burrow got hurt, they looked horrible. Then how
They
come
did look
it's a
horrible. They
team?
almost made it to the playoff. What you talking about?
But what I'm
With
saying,
Jake
but what I'm
Browning. What
saying
you
is
talking
they
about?
were still
Team.
they're not compared to like how the Ravens was. Like when the Ravens lost Lamar Jackson, the Ravens at least was still
Because
consistent compared
Huntley's
to that.
horrible, and I don't know why they keep bringing Huntley back.
No, Rose making the point. Let him finish. I'm gonna
No,
shut
I'm
up
good.
and
I'm good. I'm good.
Roll
I'm
cut.
good.
Oh,
No, I'm good.
what point is he making?
I'm good.
That the
I don't
Bengals,
know.
the Bengals didn't fall off the map. They still in the playoff hunt.
They're not
Dog.
going.
That's because
Yeah, they
look at
didn't
the
go, but they
records.
were still in the
Look at
hunt.
the records. They weren't in the playoff hunt because they were 13-4 or something like that.
It is
Right.
crazy to me that you can make the point
Bam.
Dallas Cowboys don't have a good roster around
Yeah,
them.
that's the part that hurt
This
my
year
heart.
we
That is a
don't have a good. No,
crazy
I said
statement.
this year we have a good roster. I just named to you. I wish I had my computer. I could just name off the guys that are on that team. Those teams were not that good,
Over
and
the
you're
last 4 years.
overblowing them.
Over the last 4 years.
2018 to 2020, those teams were not that good. What are you talking
I'm
about?
I'm talking 2019 to 2023. I said the last 4 years since Burrow's been in the league. The Cowboys have been a top 5 NFL team every year for the last 5 years. Would you agree with that? Yes or no?
No, no.
Okay.
So
Word.
we've
Y'all
obviously
good.
had holes in those areas.
No, y'all ran
You
into
act like
really good
Anthony
teams
Brown
in
was
the
not the most
playoffs.
penalized cornerback in the NFL. You
I
act
know
like
when
Lydell
Kellen Moore.
Collins was the most
I know
penalized
when
offensive
Kellen
lineman in the
Moore
NFL.
was the offensive coordinator. Y'all was the top 3 in the offense the last
Yes,
2
they
Yeah,
seasons.
but
were.
we couldn't score in the red zone the same way
Who
we
was the
can't score now.
quarterback?
Now, whose fault is that?
Who's the
Hold on,
quarterback?
That's the
look at
coach fault.
Kellen Moore. Hold
Ain't
on,
that the
look
coach
at Kellen
fault?
Moore. What is Kellen Moore doing? This Kellen Moore is the guy y'all say is so good. What is he doing with the San Diego Chargers?
I don't think he's so good.
With
You're
Herbert,
telling us that
He
who
Dak
you
is
saying a
was
top
good
5
with y'all.
quarterback.
He was good with y'all. That's what I'm saying. He
He
was good with
wasn't good
y'all.
with us. That's what I'm trying to
But
make you. He
how?
wasn't
had a
good with
number
us.
one
You know who
number
made him
one
better?
offense in the league at
Dak
one point.
Prescott made him better. That's who made him better. He got him a job. Like Dak always get
Oh,
guys a job and get
He
guys
got him a
paid.
job.
Yeah, they thought he was the boy wonder guru. He go to San
You know
Diego.
what I'm
Look at that
saying?
offense, dude.
Dak
They
giving
ain't
so
even
out more
scored in the
jobs.
last
y'all
6
Dak
games.
giving
this
out more
year.
jobs
So
than
what y'all
Dude,
Biden.
this year? So how long you gonna keep Michael McCarthy's job there?
all
How
I'm
long Mike
saying is
McCarthy gonna keep his job?
McCarthy, bro, 12 win seasons back to back to back, 3 in a row. But y'all
Bro,
proved
but
to that.
Kellen Moore was part of that. You act
No,
like you're not giving
whoa.
Kellen Moore no
Pause.
credit.
Everybody.
Bro, this is the first year Mike McCarthy's by itself, basically. But the last 3 years before that, 2 years,
And our
Kellen Moore
offense
was
looks way
there.
better. We way more efficient.
I don't know about all that.
Back to back 12 and 4 years. Did he just say that?
12 and
Yeah,
5
that's what he
seasons.
said.
Is that not a top 5 team in the league?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
A record wise, yeah. We didn't win. Hold on, we didn't win the division 3 years in a row.
No,
So that
because
means Philly
nobody
was
wins the
better than
division
us.
back to
Philly
back.
was more
So
talented than us last year.
what was
Nobody
that?
wins back to
What was that?
back.
9 points in San Francisco in that playoff game?
Yeah, 9. You know why? Because one of our players got hurt, and we couldn't do anything else after that.
Who is
We
the
were throwing to Michael
quarterback?
Gallup on the end. Michael Gallup is a really good receiver compared to y'all. Y'all say Michael Gallup is amazing.
So if
I
Joe
never
so if Joe so if Joe Mixon got hurt, Joe Burrow only putting up 9 points.
Yeah, they can't run the ball
They still
against the
can't run the
49ers.
ball with. They can't run the
Against the
ball with Mixon.
49ers. Against the
They can't run
49ers,
the
you're
ball
saying
with Mixon.
they choose not to run the ball. They can run the ball. They choose not to.
Let's not act like Mixon is a slouch though. I think Mixon
Joe
Come
still
on,
has
Burrow
bro.
is
a
very
Mixon
good.
is an excellent. Every
Mixon's
time
not
you
a
turn
bad
around, Mixon
player.
scoring
He's
touchdown.
not a bad player. I'm just
Right.
saying he's not a top 5 running back or something.
Mike.
I take him top
no.
5.
What's
And he
Mike.
might not be
Definitely
top
not.
10. He might not be top 10.
I
what's
would
the
take Joe
difference?
Mixon top
We're
5.
not
I
going to
feel like
get
he's
anywhere with this.
underrated.
Dog, Joe Burrow throws the ball like 40 times a game, bro.
And that shit
They're
gets them.
fast offense first.
Again, y'all act like he won a championship. He still lost.
You act like Dak won a championship.
He's trying to. Dak's numbers are better than Joe Burrow's. So what are we talking about here?
Yeah, because Joe Burrow's been hurt this year.
They were better than Joe Burrow. Hold on. Let me
Joe
not
Burrow's
lie.
been to a
That's not
Super
true.
Bowl.
Exactly.
So
Quicker
that's
than
a
Dak
team
has.
thing. It's a team thing. You go to the Super Bowl, it's a team win. You don't go to the Super Bowl because they were just scoring a bunch of points against guys. They want the Rams.
But Joe Burrow was the driving force in his team going to the Super Bowl.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that to be
didn't
true. You just said they came back
carry us
against
for
the
the
Kansas
ride.
City Chiefs, right? That means the defense had to stop the Kansas City Chiefs, right? To come
Joe
back.
Burrow was not along for the
The
ride.
Yeah,
defense,
it's
yes,
a
he
team
was.
game. The defense had to stop them. The offense had to score.
Yeah,
Like
exactly. It
if
goes
the
hand in
offense
hand.
can't score, if the offense can't score, those stops don't
When you
matter.
don't have a defense that stop anybody, as my Dallas Cowboys, you see it every week. Y'all see, damn, the Cowboys defense look suspect.
You
Those guys
talking
look
about Joe
suspect. I
Burrow,
keep
but
hearing now,
you talking about
but
Joe
Cam,
Burrow. It sounds like you talking about Matt Ryan.
You talk about your defense being suspect. We never
because
say
they
your
are,
defense looks suspect.
because they
We
are
never
suspect.
ever say that. You say
They
your
are
defense
suspect.
looks suspect.
The league has said our defense looks suspect.
No, when the guy, remember the point that you like to make about Cam Newton, when Cam Newton said, when we think
Yeah,
about Dallas, we don't think about Dak, we think about the defense. So how are
and that
you
was
saying that the
and how many
media is
weeks
saying
that
that
was?
the
That was
defense
like
looks
4 or 5
suspect?
weeks ago. We talking about now. We talking about when the
Oh,
four y'all ran shot on us. Look at Seattle.
So now it's the Dak team.
It's been a Dak team. It's been a Dak team since Zeke been there, but nobody wants to realize that. It's been a Dak team since Zeke was there. It's been a Dak's team.
If it's a Dak team, that means when they win or when they lose, it's on Dak.
Agreed.
So then your entire point is moot.
How?
Because if it's a Dak team, okay, let's take it off Dak real quick.
Yeah, there we go. Here we go.
Let's take it off Dak. If it's a Braun team, and the Braun team loses, who do we talk about?
Yeah, exactly. We don't talk about LeBron. We talk about everybody but LeBron.
Lamar Jackson team. If a Lamar
no. Go back to LeBron point. Don't skip it.
No.
You talk about everybody else. Because when LeBron made it to the finals, everybody said, "Well, LeBron ain't got no team." Well, LeBron, he playing with bums.
But guess what?
LeBron did just come out and say we suck right now. He said we suck right now.
He said we suck. But my point is,
so when never done that before.
When it's your team, when it's the U team, you get that, bro. You wear that.
And I feel like Dak wears it. He wears it. He wears it every single time we take an L. But I'm not gonna sit up here and not like the defense didn't get shredded in those games, bro. Like the 49er game, the Philly the first game. We played against even in the playoffs, bro. We were getting shredded on defense.
So everything is the defense now.
It's not everything in defense. It's really hard to win a game when you're against Buffalo. How do you expect Dak to win a game when your defense can't stop the running game?
How does your defense win games when your quarterback is throwing interceptions?
He didn't do interceptions in that game.
In the playoff game against us, he did.
He threw too.
That's what I'm saying.
And that game, and I said that game was on him, right? That game was on him. Nobody else.
Okay.
What about this year though?
Championship.
Y'all got to get past the Packers first.
Easy work.
What do you think?
Easy work. Look at Josh Allen still doing stupid shit.
I know. You saw that dumbass pick he threw last possession?
They try to say he's better than Dak. Again, you have to watch football.
Comparing people to Dak, man.
You have to watch football, yo. Dak is a top 5 quarterback.
Oh gosh.
He's the MVP of the league. I'm gonna keep saying it until y'all realize it.
I'm gonna tell you this. Dak is very disappointed. If he's a top 5 quarterback and ain't sniffed on NFC Championship or no goddamn Super Bowl, he's very disappointed to let people younger than him come in and been in the league less time and got their team to Super Bowl. Dak
again, I understand you saying that.
Y'all got to pay Dak about $90+ million next year for another just subpar year.
Just fucking run.
It's the same team, bro.
Yo,
look at this shit. Look at this shit.
All I'm saying is there's a lot of quarterbacks get put above Dak that don't belong above Dak. They make every excuse in the book for these guys. Because I heard when quarterbacks keep getting hurt, they're injury prone. Don't pay him. He's injury prone. But Joe Burrow, we paid Joe Burrow without nothing to be said. Came in the league hurt. Continue to be hurt. So I mean, that's again. We keep moving the goalposts for these guys. Hey, Josh Allen, don't turn the football. Look, last year Dak threw too many interceptions. Oh, now Josh Allen leads the league interception again. Now it's no problem. Now it's total touchdowns. They move the goalposts every year for this shit, man. Every year.
Who are your top 5 quarterbacks, Mike?
Off the top of my head. Are we going this season? We going in general?
We know that.
So. Yeah, to me it's Pat. It's Dak for sure. No, I'm sorry. I'm not disrespecting Lamar. It's Lamar. It's Dak.
3.
I had to really think about that now. Let me think.
Oh, now you got to think about it. Oh, now it's hard.
Yeah, it is. Because a lot of these guys are not. They're not even close to be in that top echelon. We put them there for no reason.
It's crazy. The gap between the top 3 is just, you know what I'm saying?
It is. I mean, to me, it's quarterbacks that I like. It's quarterbacks that I feel like are system guys. But I mean, to me, I don't get excited about football, but watching those 3 guys. When I know they're on the field, Jalen Hurts too, my bad. Jalen Hurts.
So
You
Jalen
think
And
Hurts
Brock
is number
Purdy.
top
4.
five
No,
quarterback?
I'm sorry, my bad. And Brock Purdy. No, I put Brock Purdy
So Jalen
below Dak.
Hurts number 5.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts for sure. So I'm gonna go Pat, Lamar, Dak, Brock Purdy, and Jalen.
If
No
I'm
Josh
talking
Allen.
overall, if I'm talking overall,
No Josh Allen.
if
Hell
I'm
no.
talking overall, I don't put Brock Purdy in my top 5 like as an overall quarterback right now. I think he
I
had a
do.
top 5 year. I think he had a top 5 year, but I don't think he was a top 5 quarterback right now. Like not at all. I put him probably
I
somewhere
think you're
between
being
like
very
7,
modest.
7 and 10.
The
That's cool.
throws he made, bro. You said
I want to
yourself, the throws
I
he
want to give
made.
him. I want to give him room to grow. Is all. I want to give him room to grow. Is all. That's all I'm saying. I've got him between 7 and 10. And I think that's a good place for him to be in his second year as a quarterback in the league. In his second, I think that's a really like you take any quarterback. Shoot, there's some really good quarterbacks in the NFL that we don't mention between 7 and 10. Some really good quarterbacks. Like somebody can make an argument when fully healthy, Trevor Lawrence is probably somewhere in there. But he needs room to
Jared
grow.
Goff had a really good year this year.
Jared Goff.
I like Jared Goff.
Matt
I
Stafford.
like Jared Goff.
Matt Stafford. I can't
Matt
just
Stafford.
say based on a body of work in his career. I can't say that Brock Purdy is head and shoulders above Matt Stafford right now. I can't. I can't do that.
I would take him.
That's a different question.
If I had one game, I'm taking Brock Purdy.
That's a different question.
That's tough for me just because we got to see it. You know what I mean? On the big stage. You know
what I'll tell you is this.
Man, I've been seeing it all year. I don't know what y'all
No,
watching.
no, definitely.
What I'll tell you is this.
The playoffs is a different animal.
If in these playoffs, like I said, and I said this, I've said this throughout the year. If in these playoffs we go and win a Super Bowl with Brock Purdy as our quarterback, the conversation changes completely.
Agreed.
It changes completely. Because we've seen him get playoff wins, but we haven't seen him win an NFC championship. We haven't seen him win a Super Bowl. But again, he's only in his second year. So it's not killing him to say that he's a set between 7 and 10. That's not
what we doing with Tua? What we doing with Tua?
I think Tua too.
I think Tua's top 5.
I already know, man. Left hand Russ, the real Russ.
I think Tua's top 5. I put Tua in front of Josh Allen.
I didn't think Tua was that good at first, but I didn't really realize that he was being used inappropriately.
Yeah, he was.
So like to me, no, he really showed me a lot this year, man. Do all the concussion stuff, all that. I thought that would be something that would hinder him this year. But the way he's handled himself, even in those losses, man, he's handled himself well. That means something to me.
I have Dak in my 5. I have Mahomes in my 5.
Okay,
Mahomes,
name your 5.
Mahomes, Joey, Tua,
Lamar,
and did I say Dak already?
Yeah.
Yeah, you said that. Yeah, so that's your 5.
Patty
and Pat. Yeah,
that's my 5. Like I think that's. I mean, and you could. I mean, based on preferences, I could see somebody putting Joey in there. Josh Allen there, but Josh Allen's way too inconsistent for me. His highs are very high, but his lows are way too low.
Right. They keep calling him Brett Favre, and I feel like as much as I don't like Brett Favre, I feel like it's disrespectful to Brett Favre.
It's extremely disrespectful to Brett Favre.
Because he's not Brett Favre, but I hate it when they would say Romo was like that. No, Brett Favre was really a good quarterback. Brett Favre started making bad decisions when he got older. And his arm strength wasn't that strong no more. When he was winning MVPs, bro, he was lighting people up.
Both of these interceptions that Josh Allen has thrown in this game.
He's thrown 2 already?
Egregious.
Yeah, he's thrown 2 already.
Egregious.
It's still 0-0. Still 0-0, 14-11 in the second quarter. But both of these interceptions that he's thrown, this is stuff that I expect like somebody like Justin Fields to throw with the criticism that he gets.
Agreed.
When I see Josh Allen throw the picks that he's thrown tonight, those are the picks that I expect a rookie to throw or somebody that is on a team that feels like he has to do too much. They have talent.
Yeah, my thing is
that's the best.
No, go ahead,
I was just gonna say that's Buffalo's problem. Like Buffalo is that's one team that puts all the eggs in one basket as far as everything is on Josh Allen.
Yep.
And he knows that, and it's like in his mind, he thinks he has to do the extra. Because think about it, Buffalo has no running game. They have had a running game.
They got the third leading rusher in the league. They got the third leading rusher in the league.
But they don't. It's like they don't. But how many? Josh Allen still throw the ball 40 times.
No, I know, but I'm just saying I can't say that they don't got no run game. He's literally third in the league.
I give and
this game, he cooking.
Yeah,
cooking in this game.
That's been like recently too. Like I said, they've been.
And from that, they choose not to run the football. They're the same as Cincinnati because they want to do what? They want to make it seem like the quarterback is making all the plays.
You
That's
know
what it
who's
is.
got that problem? That's the Chargers' problem because
That too.
Austin Eckler is a touchdown machine.
Exactly.
You know what I
And
mean?
they don't give him
But
the
they want
football.
but just like I was saying last week. Well, I think it was Justin Herbert throws like 700 passes a season. It gets 25 touchdowns.
That's
Literally.
a problem.
Well,
Come
you
on
got to think
now.
about
That's
it,
a great
fellas.
stat too.
You got to think about
2-5, a
it,
great
fellas.
stat.
It all
Yeah,
comes
like
back to the money too. If you paying the brother 40-some million, you gonna throw that ball 50 goddamn times. You're not gonna
That's
pay
it,
him.
bro.
what they said
I'm
like
not
last
paying you.
year. What they said.
I'm not.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was about to say. No, you can finish. Go ahead. You good.
No, I was just gonna say they were saying last year up until that point in his career, he had more passing attempts than Peyton Manning.
That's
Wow.
insane.
That's
That is
Yeah,
crazy.
insane.
The
You know what I
system?
mean? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. But Austin Eckler still had like 19. Austin Eckler had 19 touchdowns. He had 6 less touchdowns than Herbert had passing on
Mm,
700
mm, mm,
attempts.
mm.
Yeah.
That's
Since
crazy, yo.
Justin Herbert has been the quarterback of the Chargers, they've scored 1,500 points and allowed 1,500 points.
Mm.
It's a team
You
game,
keep
though,
coming back
right?
to that
So
stat,
you know,
bro.
like,
Same game.
because
Team
Stanley
game,
was supposed to be the defensive guy.
Yeah, he let him down.
They fired his coach. The question is
Yeah.
who's gonna coach them and who can bring in a culture. Who can bring in a culture that would allow that team to shift? Because they got the talent, man. They got all the talent in the world. On that
Harbaugh.
team, bro. They got all the talent in the world.
Harbaugh.
Harbaugh, man.
I don't even know if I have a coach in mind, to be real with you. I had to
Does
see.
anybody think that Harbaugh's going to be in Michigan next year?
No,
No.
Why not?
no.
And it's so crazy because their schedule is ridiculous. And we're
Because
just
the
gonna be
NCAA about
crazy
to
next
come
year.
down with that hammer. That's
Yeah,
why.
they'll come down with them sanctions.
Oh,
It's coming. It's
The
coming.
same reason
Washington.
the same reason Pete Carroll went out of there. You know,
Y'all
Yeah.
got Washington again next year. Y'all got Oregon next year. Y'all
Texas,
got Texas next year.
Lord have mercy. Yeah.
Ohio
they
State,
got a
of
murderous
course.
We gotta get
trophy
this. We
next
gotta
year.
get this win, yo. I'm telling you, we get this win, man. Whew. My
Me
lord,
too.
let's get the ball to Blake, bro. I told y'all last week we had our playoff discussion. We get the ball to Blake. They cannot stop this man. Nobody in NCAA can stop this man. Flat out.
Oh,
Yeah, that boy is a problem.
He's a bruiser.
Yeah.
Get on the
Yeah,
get on the football. Stop being cute.
He
Get on the
killed
ball.
Washington. He killed Washington 2 years ago.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, bro.
That was before
And we
Penix
still
was
got.
who
I
he
think
is
we got.
now.
Yeah, that was
Donovan-
before Penix. But Penix beat Michigan at Indiana. That was the COVID year, though. That was the COVID year, though.
Respect.
You know,
But
no.
I think in that game, and we boxing them before the game tomorrow, right?
For sure. We got you.
But I think so. I'm not gonna talk. I'll say that for tomorrow then. But yeah, I think that Harbaugh is gone after tomorrow.
Yeah,
Sure.
definitely.
You know the other Harbaugh gonna be at the game too, FYI.
I think he may already have the job lined up.
No,
What?
be nice.
Surprise me.
For San
It
Diego?
wouldn't surprise me.
For whatever his next thing is, I think he's already got the job lined up.
I see that.
That's
I would
kinda
like to
messed up,
see.
though.
I
You
would
think
actually
about it,
like
that's
to see
fucked up.
him. If it were up to me, I think I would actually like to see him in Chicago.
That's messed up
Mhm.
how they able to
Justin
just
Fields?
swivel their ass up out of here.
But it sounds like they're going to keep Eberflus from what I saw last week.
So do
Go away, Jane.
the Bears said that they still undecided technically. So
Okay.
the Bears taking a quarterback.
The Bears are
No.
not taking a quarterback.
No, they better not.
They better not take a quarterback. Bro, when y'all see this move that A-Chain has put on Micah Hyde, my God.
I just turned it on.
That shit was Reggie
believe-
Bush-esque, bro. I'm telling you.
I still can't believe we scoreless right now.
Now, they
You know,
just
Buffalo
scored.
should be up 14-0 if it wasn't for the
Miami just
quarterback.
scored.
Oh, did they? I'm behind you, so I ain't see it yet.
Oh, my bad. Yeah,
Oh, here it is.
man,
Here it
bro.
is right here. I got it right now. Yep. There you go. A-Chan.
Damn, no spoilers.
My fault.
But you know,
Oh, there you go.
yeah, I was behind you, so you know. But
There
yeah,
you
like
go.
but Buffalo has left 14 points on the field already.
Yeah.
They playing excited, that's why.
And
It's not like Miami left 14 points on the board. If they got 2 picks and they don't got no points, they scored their first points off of it.
Well, Tua threw a pick too, but
okay.
but Buffalo keep playing around. They gonna be on the same field next week
Yeah, that's true.
with Waddle and Mostert back probably.
Interesting.
So they better get right.
Yeah, fellas, we done reached that hour mark, man. The smoke done cleared. You already know we appreciate everybody for tapping in with us to the hot box tonight. You already know it's so great having my dog, Sports Reports on Order 25 in the building, coming to us live. You already know we have my dog, my homie, El Residente San Jose, representing in the building. And you already know we got my dog, Dallas Mike, DJ Mike P, in the building, and my brother from another Roomy Road, Pest Nation.
Yes, sir.
Dang. I'm Styrofoam Ralph. This has been the Hot Box. You can catch us tomorrow night, right before the game, 7 o'clock, same time, same place. Love y'all so much, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in with us, man. Catch y'all next time.
Yes, sir.
Peace.